What's up, guys? Jamie and the husband, and we have our February 2021 Chalk Couture Starter Kit that we're going to do a little review for you. We're going to answer some questions, and we have a bunch of different projects that we made just with the stuff that comes in the starter kit, right?
Mm-hmm. So if you have been following our channel for a hot minute, you know that our crafty projects are embellished and finished off and just elevated with Chalk Couture products, whether the transfers, ink, or paste. So a lot of times you might be wondering, well, how do I do that? How do I get Chalk Couture products and use them in my crafting? So we figured we would make those projects and kind of show you the stuff in the kit. And we also get kind of the same questions a lot, so we thought we'd answer those too.
So first question being, always, how much is it? And it's $99 US and $129 Canadian?
Yep.
Second most question is what? I forgot.
I'm not interested in selling Chalk Couture products. Can I still join? And you absolutely can. We like having hobbyists on our team. You guys are the creatives. You're the ones that like to play. You have a lot of fun with this. So you kind of bring an extra energy and a little inspiration to everybody. And little known fact, I was a hobbyist when I started. I had absolutely zero intention of turning this into an income or into a business. I needed something fun that was just for me, something that was crafty and quick. I did not have a lot of time to pull a bunch of stuff out and make a mess. So you can totally be a hobbyist on our team.
We have quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
So we will get to the projects. We'll do a quick overview here, and then we'll answer some more questions at the end.
Yep.
All right, guys, here we go.
So this here is the board and base that comes in the new designer kit. And then you get a bunch of these minis. They're little 3x3 transfers, and they're really, really cute. You can use them for a bunch of things.
We pull them all the time into projects, just a little piece on a bigger project.
Yep. Just with this transfer, I decided I wanted a chicken instead of a pig. So here we have a chicken instead of a pig.
A little better look at it since our camera kind of washed everything out there.
Yeah.
But just a quick and easy one.
Yep.
And the two-sided board and base you can do on the back as well.
Yep. I love that. This is one of our cut-apart transfers, and it's also kind of a layering transfer. So I decided, since we were already doing two things, that we should show you also an ombre. Because why not?
A little technique as well.
And I love this kind words are like honey transfer, because there's so many little pieces that I can pull off of it, and you'll see I do. But this one, I just use those little lines to kind of draw attention to the words.
It's kind of crazy once you start pulling pieces out of other transfers, all the little pieces you see to go into other things and all the different things you can make.
Yep. So your new designer kit comes with 7 transfers. There's 2
corporate
5x7 ones. Oh. And there's 4 transfers that are 8.5 by 11, and then you get the Club Couture transfer also.
Whatever the current.
Yep. So you get the subscription transfer. Isn't that cute? See, you can see the pink to the white, back to the pink ombre.
Ombre.
And we did, all of these colors are the same colors that you would get in the new designer kit for February 2021.
Everything we used. Mm-hmm. Board, base, every piece I think has new designer kit stuff. Colors of paste.
Yep. The only thing I did was I used one of my mini squeegees because I just like those better.
Again, pulling a piece off of the honey transfer.
Yep. So I also really like taking smaller transfers and putting them on a bigger board. So it really kind of, all that negative space around the design just kind of draws your eye right to the center. So you really can see the design.
Gives it room to breathe, you usually say.
Yeah.
So you can make a lot of different stuff. And this is all just stuff in the kit. You can do finished goods of other things as well. Go to your local store and get Hobby Lobby or whatever your local craft store is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it all over.
And the 2 surfaces that you get in the kit, well, actually technically 3, are washable.
So you can obviously use many times.
Yep. And I love that you can erase just some parts of it and just replace parts, so you don't have to do a complete whole new design every single time. You can just change a little bit.
From fall to spring and quick change.
I like how you skipped right over winter. I'd love to.
It's like 4 feet of snow outside currently here, so we're going to skip over that.
I'm done. And see, I changed my mind here. I wasn't going to do the little bee, and then I decided I wanted the little bee.
Stuck them in at the end. Oh, and then you pulled the little piece, one of the little transfers in, too.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little part. That one's kind of got your ombre in it, too, from the white in the center. That's what I call a radial ombre. It starts kind of in the middle and goes both ways. And now we're going to do this one in a way that you would not figure, since the transfer is, a vertical design. We're going to turn it horizontal. What? Weird.
Crazy.
I know. And I was so excited with this idea that I got all sorts of sloppy. So you could see when I'm wiping things off. I just went a little overboard, and I'm like, I'll wipe it off with my finger. Because once it's still
Clean's
wet,
easy.
you can. It's fine. And if it dries, you can scrape it off with a thumb. Or, you can use your pointer if you feel like it.
Pick a digit. Any digit.
And our Aiden, which is what this big board is magnetic. So you can take one of the little chalkable chips and glue a magnet to the back to give you some 3D-ish sort of a situation going on.
And easy to change out, too, so you can make different little pieces in the center there.
Mm-hmm.
Another board in the base.
Yeah. Well, the same one. We just washed it.
True. I meant another design on it, but sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So these little minis are very cool. Again, it's a smaller transfer on a bigger board. And I'm just going to add a little ribbon to it here in a minute to just kind of fill in some of the space and make it a little extra fancy. And this one, I kind of did a hot mess-ish sort of a technique. Where you just kind of marbleize everything together. So you'll see you get some green, some white. I made a mess. That's pretty typical.
Usually, get messy when you're doing your chalking.
See? Cute little bow. Dresses it up. You have a 2-sided sign. You can put the bow on whatever side you want.
All right, guys. So we're back. A couple more questions we'll answer. Can I sell the things I make with chalk? Absolutely.
We were gonna show
I
that.
forgot to show you one of our finished goods. Dun, dun, dun. So, you can sell.
Recognize those?
Yeah, all the stuff you make. And these are not chalk surfaces. They are
Just from the craft store.
craft store ones. And we use the chalk on them to dress them up, make them look cool. So, you absolutely can sell finished goods. And you get a 40% discount, so that helps increase your profit margins on your finished goods. In fact, finished goods is part of what I do for the business. Last winter, I herniated 3 discs in my back and I blew up my knee all at the same time, and chalk came in right at the right time and really helped us out when I couldn't go back to my other job. This is what I do now full time, part of the business with Jamie. So this is our income. This is what we do, and we truly love doing it, honestly. So you can do tons of finished goods. We have a lot of people on our team that do the same. I do a bunch of it, and we're here to help you guys do the same if that's what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So the other question we had was
commissions. How much commission do you make? So you can actually make up to 40% commission, which is pretty much the top of the line in our industry. And we earn some product credits as well. So you get cash and
stuff
that you get to choose too, which is nice.
And then I think our last one is our most important. How do I join?
Mm-hmm.
You hit the text number up top. There's also, of course, it's the wrong spot. There'll be a website up there as well, or hit us up on any of the socials. Email us. Get a hold of us anyway. We'll answer any more questions that you guys have. Yeah. If you go to the website, you can also just poke around. There's a ton of info on there. Check it out. Let us know what you think.
On the website, you can learn a little without actually talking to anybody. But we'd love to talk to you to see if this is the right fit for you, because we would love to welcome as many people onto our team as possible, but we don't just want
fit.
bodies.
Right. This has got to be something that'll work for you, and we'll help you figure out if it is.
Yeah.
So, awesome.
So, there's the website right there.
All right, guys. Hit the website up. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.